alert. The gate is sensor alert.
Or else it was the car.
Yeah, it was a car. Yeah, let's go check.
Right.
It's sensor alert or something.
Let's go out to the sign. We'll take a picture.
We already saw.
Right. Okay.
There's a fallen.
So do I. My legs hurt.
Good boys. All the boys are like, it's electric.
Ronna's telling everybody what to do here.
Just take a bunch.
Roller coaster's going up. Hey guys, look at the camera. I'll take a bunch so you can all have one.
Which ones?
Okay, look at all of them. Okay, smile, look at the camera. Well, I'll get lots of prints so everybody can have one.
For the boys and girls, and a lot of things that you choose to do, that one thing can help the other. You never know. But you have people like Sato and other teachers along the way who will encourage you to do certain things that you may not be too in love with. But she's somebody who can kind of see the road because she's been there. She's teaching students all the time. So that's why it's really important to continue to try to do the best job that you can do while you're in school. But more important is school comes first. What I mean by school comes first, education in the classroom comes first. You gotta concentrate on getting your education. You want to get your education today so that you can fulfill your goals and in life later on when you become adults. So that when you can check the column on the application for a job, you can check the yes column. You don't have to check the no column. You can say, I was elementary school graduate? Yes, you can check that when you finish. When you go to high school or junior high school, you can finish up junior high school. And on that application when it says, did you finish junior high school? Yes or no, you can check that yes column. And as you go into high school, you finish and you graduate. When you go out for the job, as you begin to work and so forth and so on, you can check the yes column when you finish. And that goes all the way up the line. Even if you don't go to college and you chose to be a great carpenter, a trade of some type, because that's where your skills are, you want to get that piece of paper that tells you that you can check the yes column. So every segment of life has that important thing for you. And that's why I'm emphasizing to you to enjoy school. Get as much out of school that you can get. Education comes first. Sports and extracurricular activities will only come second. Now, extracurricular activities are a lot of other things that is around your life. Those things come second. They may not take the place of it, education, but it'll help it. It'll boost it along. And it'll kind of shape your education. So that's why I want to really impress upon you students to get your education. When you look at the clock in the classroom, say to yourself, time will pass, but will I pass?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look at that clock and say, oh gosh, I got an hour to go. Oh gee, when is the break going to come? I want my lunch. Don't look at the clock, because the clock is going to tick. It's going to be on time. So that's why I'm saying to you, don't be a clock watcher. The tendency to brood and fret. What is brood and fret? Oh, gee. Oh, gee. The tendency to brood and fret, it hasn't solved any problems yet. And worry is like a rocking chair. It's not going to take you anywhere. So what I want to emphasize again, when you have a chance, listen, boys and girls, listen. When you have a chance to listen, do that, because what happens is you might miss out on something that's being said that's going to help you. Don't bother the student beside you. Give the other student a chance to listen to what's being said. That's not fair. Don't distract somebody from what is being said to the whole group. That's not fair. So anyway, just enjoy school and enjoy today as an outing. This is what, when you go to college, this is what they call a field trip. That's part of your curriculum. This is really great. But we're glad that we hope that we're your favorite team, and we hope that you like our organization, and we think we have a super team for the coming year, and we're going to work just as hard to continue to win. And that's what this business is all about, setting your goals and hopefully that you win. And everybody's trying to knock you off that pedestal because they don't want you to win. So I'm just glad that you folks came today, Ms. Sandro, and the parents and the students, and I hope that you enjoy your stay. And we want to, walk on inside here and see what the other parts like. I'll be there to show you, and away we go. Back cover of the book, it has a picture of myself, which shows me doing the first thing in the history of football. And what might that be? The first time in history that this happened. On a game day, the Baltimore Colts were defending against the team that we were playing, the Washington Redskins. And the Washington Redskins were kicking a 40-yard field goal. Anybody here know what a field goal is? Yes. That's when you kick for 3 points. Yeah, that's when you kick one for 3 points. Because of my basketball ability, the coach let me go back and stand underneath the goalposts. So when the ball was kicked up in the air, because of my basketball ability, I was able to jump up and knock this ball down before it went through the bar for 3 points. That was the first time. Now, it may happen a lot of times later, but I was the first guy to ever do that. And so in this Toys R Us, if you're there and you see this book called The Strangest Things in Sports, it's in there. And it also has a story inside the book to tell you how it was done and so forth. Yes?
How high could you jump back?
I don't know. I could jump pretty high. I could, my backside could be above a guy's helmet. I could be sitting on his helmet and making this catch. Now, maybe many of you guys know, ladies, you might know what this word Hail Mary is. Have you heard of that word?
Yeah.
Well, yes. And in my day, it was called the alley-oop. It was a high rainbow pass up in the air, and when it came down, like the Hail Mary, I was the guy that could make that jump for the 49ers in the last few seconds of the game. That's when we used it. And it went on to become a big word, and sometimes now you may hear them talk about it in football, and they may refer to it. That reminds me of the alley-oop. And they would be saying, RC. And so now it's over into basketball. You hear that word now in basketball a lot. Even in skateboarding, you can hear it a lot because the guys have a high loop that they make in skateboarding. So, I don't know exactly. The bar is the same height as a basketball, a rim. The rim is 10 feet. So my last team that I played with was the New York Giants. I played with the New York Giants 1 year, and I played a total of 8 years in the National Football League. Do you have a question about it?
I wish it was so.
Oh, you do? Well, I think I'm pretty young, but I don't play anymore. I don't think you're saying you like to see me play.
He has a young.
This building has been named in honor of her. This is her picture right here.
You know it?
Hey, Mr. Brown.
How you doing? Ray Brown.
Yeah, Ray Brown.
How you doing?
Ray plays football for the
How you doing?
and we love it. We're glad that he's here.
Hello. How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah.
You doing? How you doing? This is
Santo. This is some of the parents back there.
Hi, how you doing? Where you from?
Everywhere. It's a private school in our kids come from Union City, Buckscato, Avenue, Shadow Lake, Santa Clara, a little bit of everything.
Most of the players, You know, like William Floyd, he has a great man called Barnett. With Steve Marion, last year he coached at University of California. He was the head coach, and we have him now with the 49ers, and he signed a 5-year contract, and we're just glad that we had him. Yes, no. The question was, has William Floyd retired? No, he hasn't retired yet, but we don't really want him to retire. We need him. But this is something here, students. These are some. Come on over and take a look at it. These are some of the Super Bowl trophies, those silver footballs, the Super Bowl trophies that were presented. Those are the rings up here. These are the rings up here. Tells us Super Bowl 16 over here on the left. The next one is 23, 29, 24, and 19. Super Bowl 19 was played at Stanford University.
Oh, my dad.
Oh, really?
My mom's birthday.
Oh, really? Tell her I saw the ring that the 49ers won when they played the Super Bowl at Stanford.
The name on the trophy, you know who Vince Lombardi is?
Vince Lombardi.
He's the coach for the Green Bay Packers, the original coach. And they named it after him.
They named this.
15,000.
Right, there Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, the jury value, but you probably sentimental value. You probably get somebody that's a collector and I'm probably more worth it.
Why is there
That's the whole ring. So the coaches and the owner will get together in the jewelry company, Jostens, and get together and decide on how that ring would look. And that's how they arrive at the way it's been designed.
Smile, you guys.
Okay, here we go.
Students, and I'm glad that Gustavo talked to Mr. Powerseed, his assistant, and all that. And it happens. It's not often that this happens, so you guys must be really special. I mean, because this can be real big something, on a daily basis, but it's really nice to feel that you like the 49ers, you support the 49ers, but I can tell you're a very special group. So, yes.
I haven't even seen the trophy in real life.
Pretty good.
Okay, well, we're off to see a play about the life of Helen Keller, so we just thought I thought I could provide you.
This is great. This is great. Well, thank you for stopping by, students.
Just shake his hand.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.